Hello everyone, Grandma here. Grandma from Grandma's Crochet Corner. And I'm here again just crocheting. Figured I'd do a little chatting. I am working on this lovely blanket. Well, throw, blanket, Afghan, whatever you want to call it. And it's coming along nicely. I'm like on row 45, I think. This is from Juan the Yarn Addict, one of his crochet alongs. Let's see, it's called the Wildflower Oasis. You can find it as a tutorial on his channel, his YouTube channel. I love his tutorials. He makes everything very, very easy. But I think it's so pretty. I'm enjoying this crochet. So I got all this done today. And this is the last row of week 4. And I figured I'd finish it off talking to you all. So this is what I have on the hook. Actually, I got quite a few things on the hook. But I've been trying to get this done because I'm so far behind. Well, yes and no. I mean, you don't have to stay with them during their weeks. But I fell a little bit behind because I'm also working on other projects. I got Mama Swift's, what do they call that? The luck of the draw. It's a 10-week thing where she picks a number every week, and that number corresponds with what color you might have put for that number. And then that's what you crochet for that week. So I'm doing a blanket to go with that. So I'm going back and forth. And then I also have 2 sweaters on the hook that I keep going back and forth between the 2. And I know you've seen me working on this blanket and Mama Swift's, but you haven't seen me, well, I guess you've seen a little bit of one of the sweaters that I'm working at. So I probably should, maybe tomorrow that's what I'll do. I'll show you the 2 sweaters I've got on the hook. You've seen the blanket a couple of times from Mama Swift, so I don't need to keep showing you that. I haven't worked on it since last week. We get the new number for that tomorrow from Mama Swift, so I'll be adding another color to it tomorrow. So I've been frantically trying to get this one at least, get it almost done so I can work on Mama Swift's. This is just a long project, so I've been sort of like taking my time with it. And it's been so hot. Oh my goodness, of all you guys staying cool wherever you are at. Jeez. I think the only place where it's not too bad and then it's still warm is Florida, I think. It's been like 97, 99, 100 where I'm at. Crazy. Crazy. Just trying to stay cool and not go outside. And the humidity is horrible. Horrible. I couldn't imagine being outside. And I like being outside, sitting down, crocheting out in the backyard, but it's been too hot. Too hot. Just staying inside and staying hydrated as much as I can, drinking my unsweet tea. I can't imagine not having AC in this. My AC barely is able to keep up with it. So I don't know how people without AC is dealing with this temperature, this heat. Well, baby's in a little bed sleeping. She ate a little while ago and decided, well, she ate her chicken. She has chicken every day. She doesn't like dog food. She likes carrots and she likes chicken. Carrots not raw, has to be cooked, so they're nice and soft. Finicky dog. I have tried every dog food there was. Even cat food. I even tried cat food. Nope. She did for a while would eat baby food, human baby food. The beef and the chicken. And then she stopped eating that. She didn't want it no more. Now she's on a kick where I can get her to eat chicken. Rotisserie chicken. Expensive taste. So I have to buy a rotisserie whole chicken once a week, and then I break it up, small little bite size, and freeze it in baggies for her. And put it, I put them all in the freezer, serving sizes. So I have enough for her for the week. So she ate today, a little while ago. And now she's got a full belly and just wants to sleep in her house. It's funny when I try to pull her out of that house bed. If she doesn't want to go out, she'll like put her arms and legs and claw at the ceiling. She does not, and she was doing that. And I said, all right, I'll let you stay in here. She just wants to sleep. She was laying with me today while I was in the chair crocheting, working on this earlier today, and she was burying her head in the blanket. I took pictures of her. I ought to insert a couple of pictures of her doing that. Then after that, she ate and has been sleeping ever since. So I'm doing a whole round of half double crochets right now. Gotta turn, oops, well, I dropped my hook. See, I gotta turn it. Here we go. Yep, doing half double crochets. And then I'll quit for the night. I couldn't sleep. I don't know what it is with me and not being able to sleep. It's almost, I've worked nights for years, for like 20, 30 years, so I'm just so used to being up all night that my body, even though I've been retired now for a couple of years, my body just won't sleep nights, and I've tried. I'm like wide-eyed at midnight. So I like stay up till about 5 a.m. and then I'll go to bed for the morning, get up about noon. So when I have my 50 subscribers and I can go live, my lives are probably going to be late at night. Or early mornings, however you want to look at it. And my house is usually, that's when it's the quietest. I don't have the pit bull that lives downstairs. He comes up here during the day. And he's downstairs with my daughter at night sleeping. So it's quiet. During the day, he barks at everything that's moving. So it's harder for me to do much streaming or anything during the day. And then people that also live here have the TVs on so loud in the other room that it's crazy. So I like the quiet nights anyway. I hope that doesn't mean I'm antisocial. They would probably say I am. I like being in my crochet room. I like being in with all my crafts and my yarn, and I've got a recliner in here, and I got 2 screens for my computer, so I can watch a movie and watch all the yarn stuff out there, yarn channels, which I watch quite a few. I think most of us do, really. We hang out. And, yeah, I'm in quite a few channels. Usually I don't really say too much. I'm a member to a few of them. And I will just, and I'm subscribed to many of them but I just, and not as Grandma Crochet Corner. I have an alias. But there's a few I like. And I'm sure since I'm always doing Juan the Yarn Addicts stuff, I'm a member there. I've got a lot of stuff coming in from him through the mail here pretty soon. A lot of yarn. He put together some mystery boxes, so of course I had to buy one of each that he did up. So I'll reveal all that. And he's got a few patterns that he's got out, some tutorials that I want to do after I get this done. I don't want to have too many things on the hook. I never used to, before I found this community, I never used to have more than one. I'd have one project and I'd stick with it. I didn't have like multiple. But since I've been in this community, and there's quite a few, channels I like, and I like some of their stuff, I've been just trying them all and having multiple things, especially the ones that are like Mama Swift. She's got that that one she has. I forget what it's called now. Where she picks a number once a week. So it's like you only work on it one day for maybe an hour or two, and then you put it up for the next week. So stuff like that, that's why I have things on the hook more than one. Or like this project, this Wildflower Oasis throw. They only gave you, once a week, gave you like so many rows. But I think that's one of the reasons too I waited, because I like sitting down and just crocheting one thing for quite a few hours. And like I said, I did all this today, so that's quite a few rows right there. That was like, I don't know how many rows that was. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 or 9 rows in one day. And I'll probably continue on with the following week after this. Oops, I did the wrong stitch there. It's supposed to be a half double. Get talking and then I'm not paying attention to my stitches. So how many of you out there are left-handers? I'm curious. I know there's not many of us. I know I was quite shocked when I ran into Juan the Yarn Addict, and he was a left-handed crocheter. Yeah, I do talk about him a lot. I like him. There's a couple of them out there really that I like. I love Mishy too. I don't know, do you guys watch Mishy's Crochet Nook? Do let me know. Leave me some messages. Leave me some hearts or something. Some likes. Subscribe. I'd like to get to 50. I'm at 41 subscribers right now as of today. And I really need 9 more. Wow. I remember when I needed 30. But I'm not trying to get everyone I know. One of my daughters, my 2 sons, that they haven't subscribed to me or anything like that. So just my granddaughter, but she comes here and she works with me on the channel, so I expect her to subscribe. But I've been doing this only because I, need something. When you're retired, if you're not a very active person, which I'm not, I basically sit home, watch watch YouTube. I'm the person that sits home and watches YouTube and crochets. I might get out once in a while to the lake like I did last week, but basically, I don't really... I go to bingo once in a great while, but that's kind of boring. Not as exciting as, watching and, lives on YouTube. But that's what I want to do. I want to have lives, so I'll have, something out there, meet people, talk to people, share a few laughs. Why not, right? There's got to be more than just me up at this time of night. Like right now, it is about 2 o'clock in the morning. It is 2:30 in the morning where I'm at right now. As I'm doing this, I live on the eastern side, so it's 2:30 on the eastern side of the States. And, of course, I can't sleep. So here I am, chit-chatting to a camera. Eventually it'll go live. Have to do a whole different setup then. One of the things about doing these videos, I don't even have... I can wear my nightgown. I guess I'm being lazy. But eventually when I go live, I figure, yeah, I better dress for that. But maybe I'll still... We can call it pajama parties or something. Pajama party lives. Sitting around chit-chatting. Crocheting. I'm sorry, my world is crocheting right now. I just love crocheting. Why not, right? I love it. I love crocheting and my little baby. My little baby. I probably won't make this very long, but I like to have something out every day. Check in on everyone. Please leave me some hearts. Subscribe if you want. I got a frog in my throat. I'm a little bit stuffy tonight. I think it's because of the heat lately. I've just been feeling, like my sinuses and... And I'm just hot. It's like, I feel a cool breeze coming from my AC and all, but it's just humid. Even though it's cool, it's like you sweat. I hate this. There, I'm getting closer and closer to the end of this. So, have any of you guys done this throw? The Wildflower Oasis? Did you do this spring cal? Curious. Oh, crapiola. How long have I been doing double crochets? Right to there. Stop paying attention. I go on automatic, but I wish I'd go on automatic double crochets, half double crochets. There. Got another corner out of the way. Turn my work. Oh. Yep, I got my other. I'm making this with Karen. Karen 1 pound. And it is, let's see, pale green. Pale green. I like Karen yarn. I only have this much left. I got this little mess left. That's my last pound too of this this particular color, but I think I should have enough. I'm thinking I'll have enough. Yeah, I should have enough. I really think this is pretty. For you all, it's probably hard to see, and because you're only seeing a part of it. When I get it all done, I'll show it to you. Get a better view of it, but it's nice. Gosh, I hope the heat stopped being so hot. Let's see, is this the last row? Nope. Let's have one more after this one. I know, I'm boring. That's me, boring grandma. No one appreciates someone that just crochets and is quiet. It's such a project where you're alone doing it. You isolate yourself and you just do the art of crocheting. It is such a lonely, you know, I don't know what you would call it, a lonely thing to do. I wish that we had community centers. I don't know, maybe you could do it at the library or something, but just have, you know, a hall somewhere where people could just gather and do yarn work, crochet or knitting, you know, like they used to back when I was a kid. We had a community center, and my mother used to go to the community center and crochet with a bunch of other women. I remember that. I wish we had it today. I guess, you know, that's one of the reasons why I'd like to go live. You know, just a bunch of us sitting around, chit-chatting, talking about whatever is on your mind at the moment. I definitely wouldn't be able to use my phone. I wouldn't be able to see the writing. I'd have to bring out my laptop or turn my screen. I got 2 huge computer screens. Just bring the lives up on that, then I'll be able to read your chat. I miss doing my little stuffies. I want to make some turtles and stuff, but you know, it's like I got a commitment. I want to get this done, and I keep telling myself, stop, you know, with doing other things right now. Just get this blanket done. You know, I stopped for a while and was doing the dishcloths because you know, I'm running low on them, so I wanted to get a bunch for the closet and then make some for Christmas presents. But then you know, because it's hard. I keep this in a basket, and I have all these baskets of, you know, of all my work that I'm doing, all my projects. I keep them in a basket, and then, you know, I have to find space for all my baskets. God, I can't have too many projects. I'm running out of space. My room is so small. I've got too much yarn, too much shelving. Yeah, I added more shelving, and already it's about full. And I have all this yarn coming. Oh my God. Got all this yarn coming. It's all right. More yarn the merrier, right? Can you really have too much yarn? Yeah, especially if your room is too small for it. Now, I do have an area down in my basement that has shelving and stuff. It's, you know, the basement isn't like a dirty basement. You know, it's got flooring down, it's got walls up, painted nice, it's got ceilings. There's actually a full kitchen with a stove and everything down there. And my daughter doesn't use their kitchen. She uses the kitchen up here. So she keeps saying, there's even a bathroom down there. She keeps saying, just use the front room as your crochet room because it's huge, it's bigger. And I haven't done it yet. I just like my room up here. Well, I should let you all go. Just feeling a little lonely, so I figured I'd come on up and crochet a little and just chit chat. I hope you guys leave me some hearts, please. Leave me some hearts. Doesn't have to be red hearts, it can be green hearts. Just leave me something. Smiles. Suggestions. Leave me suggestions on what I should do, what you guys would like to see besides me just, I do want to make it crocheting and some other light crafts, so. I'm not someone that's like a certified crocheter or anything. I've just been doing it for years. Maybe that's a special certification. I'm not certified to teach or have tutorials, but I can show you how I make something. Right? I'm gonna crochet to this corner and then I'll call it good for tonight or this morning, however you want to consider, like 2:45 in the morning. Is it morning or night? I can't wait to get this done. When Juan first showed this to me, well, to all of us, he pulled it out and said, "This is it." I was like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. And a lot of people are doing it with different colors. I just love the one color look. You know, instead of changing colors. Maybe I'll make this again in the future with different colors to highlight the flowers and the grass and the hedges or the sidewalk, the water fountains. Alright, I made it to the corner. I think I have one more corner to go, but I'm not going to do that with you all. I think I'll just do it at my desk. Find somebody that might be on and watch some feed, crocheting feed. Or just continue to watch people's old feeds like I do sometimes. Alrighty. So I will say good night. Thank you all for letting an old lady chit-chat for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so. It's been fun. I enjoyed it. It gave me a few smiles, even though I'm just not really seeing you guys, but I'm smiling. I'm in a good mood, and I've enjoyed myself, and I think that's all that matters in life. I've got my craft, and I have all of you guys. Thank you. If you watched it all the way to the end, I thank you. Thank you, thank you. And for tonight, I'll say goodbye for now until tomorrow. Please be kind to one another in all the things that you do, and please love on your pet. If you have a pet, just love on them. And goodbye.